So about a year and a half ago, we went over this collision between these two Cessnas in Watsonville, California. And I believe it's super important to go over these reports when they come back just so we can bring more light to it and see what happened. So today we'll be going over the NTSB Final Report from August 18th, 2022, Watsonville, California. So this is the last picture of the two aircraft before they collided. Let's hear the air traffic.
Watsonville area traffic, Twin Cessna 740 Whiskey Juliet, 1 mile, straight in, 20 full stop. Looking for traffic on left base.
Yeah, I see you. You're behind me. I'm gonna go around then, because you're coming at me pretty quick, man.
0 Foxtrot, 90 Foxtrot Lima is at the left crosswind for runway 20, Watsonville.
Everybody, please be advised there is an accident towards runway 20. Please be advised, Watsonville. Everybody, please be advised on airport, Watsonville. We have a couple of accidents. Please be advised, Watsonville.
So the pilot of the single-engine airplane was operating in the airport traffic pattern and had been making position reports in the airport CTAF. The pilot of the multi-engine airplane made an initial radio call which we heard 10 miles from the airport, announcing his intention to perform a straight-in approach for landing. Both pilots continued to make appropriate position reports but did not communicate with each other until the multi-engine airplane was about 1 mile from the airport and the single-engine airplane had turned onto base leg of the traffic pattern for landing. Realizing the multi-engine airplane was converging upon him, the pilot of the single-engine airplane announced a go-around, and the airplanes collided on final approach about 150 feet above ground level. So here is that single-engine 1978 Cessna 152 that got hit from behind November 49931 with the sole pilot on board. This is how it ended up. Total tragedy, not this pilot's fault. This pilot seemed like he did everything he could to avoid the collision. And here firefighters are on scene, making sure that it doesn't get any fires or fuel spills or anything like that. And then the other aircraft was a Cessna 340A. You can see it went into this hangar. Firefighters are on scene here as well. Separate call. And they're going to go to work and try to figure out how they can make access to find survivors as well. Look for any hazards in these hangars. See if there's any fire they need to deal with. But primarily making access. So this one was a Cessna 340A November 740 Whiskey Juliet. There was 2 souls on board on this one. It happened at this Watsonville Municipal Airport in California. So I believe this is where that Cessna 340A ended up in that hangar. I believe it was this hangar here. Just looking at it, there was rust on that right side of that roof, and it seems like this is the only one with the rust. All the other ones look a little different, so I believe that's where it crashed on the edge of that runway. After the collision, it went a little farther than the Cessna 152, which went straight down. But sad day altogether. Looks like they have the scene under control. They're going to wait for investigators to come and look at the scene, look at the aircraft, look at the pilots, and then also see if was it mechanical or was it pilot error. But as far as the firefighters on the scene, they're going to try and make access. So you can see their different tools. This is called a K12. They use this tool to go ahead and cut through metal. They may have used it to cut through that hangar just to make a big enough opening so that they could work and then also bring out any survivors. Back to the report here, you can see the Cessna 152 left base to final. This aircraft coming straight in. There was the collision in comparison to the runway. And then you can see how far that Cessna 340A went before it's crashed as well. Here are some pilot information. So the Cessna 152 pilot is up here, 32-year-old male. And then the A3 was a Cessna 340A. There was 2 on board on this one, but the pilot was a 75-year-old male. So the probable cause on this one is the failure of the pilot of the multiple engine airplane to see and avoid the single engine airplane while performing a straight-in approach for landing. Sad one, but good to go over just so people don't forget that these accidents happen. Hopefully we can learn something. Thank you, NTSB, for making that report that we can go over. And if you want to see more, you can watch it here. Please like the video. This is Arthur from Keone. I'll see you guys next time.